Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game of Once Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my PBEM match against KilRoy. This is Scenario 1 on the game version 27B. For me it is Japan and KilRoy took the Allies. No modifications. And yeah, we are in the last days of May 42. Let's see how is my landing. My second landing at the east coast of Australia going on. Still a lot of shell hits on the AK here. I lost yesterday one ship and this is maybe the second ship go down. But it's okay. 2 cargo ships for a successful landing. That is a price everyone has to pay maybe. So. This is now a bombardment force. It's a little late, but they suppressing the enemy because I will try to take the base today. Then I won't have the maximum fatigue on the base units. Okay, one more cargo ship will maybe go down. These are my own airplanes. My airplanes reporting my own ships, more or less. Keeping and controlling the skies over via Marshall Islands. Oof, a lucky hit. Even if I come here 10,000 feet, Allies flag is always better. I try to hit the ships in port. There was at least the information that there's a ship in port. Not very successful. And the British army is under pressure, similar to the Chinese. This is KilRoy's, Air Force making their job, suppressing my forces. I have here also still many of these key 51 Sonia light bombers. A 1 out of engines for the key 30. And to convert the key 51 to twin engine bombers, I wait that they have more airframes for Helen. I don't want to really convert them for anything else. So I shift here some of my escort interceptors, more or less, to try to catch this incoming airstrikes. My flag did not bad, but of course a true interceptor is always better. Especially these bombers have no escorts. And I'm able to inflict here some damage plus my flag. That is a better combination. So this is more or less half of the incoming strike is destroyed. Now some Wellingtons, but they're too fast. At least we're getting some flag damage. So these are allied ships are sinking. I'm not sure where. I only know my cargo ships are still under fire. And the tanks are still struggling, but these units getting destroyed. The Chinese side. And this is my cleanup operation here. This Chinese army is out of Nanjing now, also defeated already, and there's no combat values left. And at least now is even less left. Nanshang is still under siege. I think we're bombarding here already over a month, maybe 2 months, and this will not stop. And this is more or less pushing back this Chinese attempt to cut off my forces in Sichuan. And this was the other defeated Chinese army I tried to clean up. And they are now surrendering. They have no way to retreat more. So they're dead. Out of supplies. 1 or 2 months later they are back in Chongqing, but 1 or 2 months is maybe enough for me. Good, I try to defeat here this Chinese division, but I have only Thai troops here. It's not working too well, but also not a defeat. So the Allies bombarding me. You can see that KilRoy have here some units, but I have roughly 3 times more attack power. I don't attack today because I'm still unloading, so I was waiting to finish unloading. Because now I have no amphibious assault bonus more, so the unloading is the typical speed. But the bombardments let me know that I have roughly 3 times more attack power. So maybe this is enough to win. First, let's check the air losses. 17-2. This is heavily related to losses for KilRoy's medium bombers in Burma, Blenheims, Mitchells, all getting destroyed. But I also lost a Nell bomber by flak. And these are Hell drivers. I don't know if this is a new one. So for me, last turn, 1 more of this 6-point ships, and the third one will also maybe go down. Victory everywhere, some defeated, some retreating units, but overall I think the Chinese are really no more in good shape. Similar to the British in Burma. KilRoy still try to escape and come back, but it's not working. Here's no road he can use. He could normally walk here, but this is all open terrain, and then I will bombard him back to this, or I will bomb him back to the Stone Age. Not a big step for the British, of course, but at least 1 step maybe. So I was able now to get here roughly 400 attack power with enough supplies to make 1 or 2 attacks. The fatigue is, this unit with higher fatigue, but my division here could attack. I don't know if it's excess enough. I have here also not much coming. This is my bombardment fleet. This is only a little equipment is left on the ship, but this is the next cargo ship will go down. Yeah, doesn't matter. My support ships are all out of ammunition. My bombardment fleet is also out of ammunition. So yeah, we will see if it's successful or not. Big difference is here that this is it's always hard to see, but so jungle rough this is. So it will not be easy to take this out, but I hope the allies, the Australian forces, are simply with very high fatigue and have no will to fight much more. But we will see. Anything else? Here in Burma, my carriers are coming to maybe wait for the British coming back to make the next cruiser bombardment. We will see. Here was my very successful 0 cap fighters, but you can see that I have a lot of airframes getting damaged by enemy defense fire. Zeros are always very lightly built. You can see that this airframe have only the durability of 22, where most of the Allies airplanes have 30 or even more, and no armor protection. So even light machine guns can damage this airframe. But what else you can do? It's still the best airframe you have. Yeah. Short look at the industry, not that I changed here anything. So I have the bonus for 32, I have the bonus for 33, 34 is on bonus, and 35 is on bonus. So all of my airframes, everything what is under development, what is 32, 33, 34, 35, have now bonus. And you can see that I am already on I am under development of the A6 M8. So I jump everything in between. Oscars are still a little slow, still no factories ready for R&D. One is here ready. So one is running for the 2A. Different choices. In this game I will choose to first finish the 2A and then maybe go to the 2C directly. The 2B is useless. It's a paper dragon more or less. And the Helen 2AB is also coming, more or less. But this means that in 7 days, at the 1st of June, I can start the production of the 06 A6MB, so this one. And you can compare this. The biggest difference is that the 6.2, the M2 edition more or less is 31. This is 51, so a little more speed. But at the same time you lose in maneuver value, so this is maybe equally good, but you're getting more durability. And I think this is important for airframe without any armor protection. So this airframe have more chance to survive the damaged return to base. And speed is at the end maybe always more important than maneuver values. Yeah, but this is the reason I will change to this airframe as soon as possible. It's not a match for the F6, but I think it has much more chance at least than an M2 edition. Good. Yeah. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.